The 2024 NFL Draft is less than a week away, but the Atlanta Falcons have been busy since the final week of the 2023 season. There's a new head coach, new coordinators and a new starting quarterback in town. Like with every coaching change, you can expect a good amount of roster turnover, but there's only so much you can do in a single off-season. In our latest Falcons pre-draft preview, we break down the tight ends on the roster, possible draft targets, and remaining options in free agency. Tight ends currently on roster: 4. Brett Davis, USA Today Sports. Kyle Pitts, Charlie Werner, Tucker Fisk, John Fitzpatrick. When assessing what the Falcons have at tight end, you have to take a step back and look at the very top of the position. With a weapon like Kyle Pitts, you can't use him as a traditional tight end due to his frame, so he becomes more effective flanked out wide or in passing sets. If healthy, Pitts could be in for a huge year. The team also signed veteran Charlie Werner, who can fill that more traditional blocking role. Tight ends no longer on roster: 2. Photo by Sarah Stier/Getty Images. MyCole Pruitt, Jonnu Smith. The Falcons lost some key depth at the position as both Jonnu Smith and MyCole Pruitt are no longer in Atlanta. Smith was released for cap space after a career year. However, the team will likely run fewer two tight end sets under offensive coordinator Zach Robinson. Pruitt followed former Falcons coach Arthur Smith to Pittsburgh in free agency. Potential tight ends in the draft: Joshua L. Jones, USA Today Network. Brock Bowers, Georgia; Cade Stover, Ohio State; Eric Hall, Iowa; Jatavian Sanders, Texas; Darlin Holker, Colorado State. The guy almost every Falcons fan would like to see is Brock Bowers. Bowers was arguably the best all-around college football player a year ago, carrying that Georgia team until the wheels eventually came off. Other mid-round options for Atlanta include Iowa's Eric Hall and Texas State's Jatavian Sanders. Tight ends available via free agency: Dan Powers, USA Today Network. Robert Tonyan, Mercedes Lewis, Ross Dwelly, Jeff Swine, Blake Bell. There isn't much left in the free agency pool for the Falcons to consider adding to the roster. If Atlanta wants to bring in another tight end, the draft makes much more sense. With Pitts and Werner in place, tight end isn't a major need. Salary cap of rostered tight ends. Photo by Todd Kirkland/Getty Images. Kyle Pitts, $10,471,522. Charlie Werner, $2,500,000. John Fitzpatrick, $1,018,003. Tucker Fisk, $915,000. Other pre-draft position breakdowns. December 18, 2022, New Orleans, Louisiana, USA. General view of Atlanta Falcons helmet during warm-ups against the New Orleans Saints at Caesars Superdome.